What's up, collectors and investors? I hope you guys are having a great day. So I'm sure by now everyone has heard about the mess that card porn, aka Juan Garcia, has gotten himself into recently. In case you do not know, I'll give you the quick rundown. So this involves a uniform of Michael Jordan. So let's go back to June of this year. There's a auction company called Gray Flannel, and they were selling a Michael Jordan uniform, Bulls uniform, game used. So they ended up selling this jersey for about $27,000, and it was purchased by card porn, Juan Garcia. So he purchases this jersey back in June, and by August, he's submitting this jersey to one of the biggest memorabilia authenticators, Magrays. Now, Magrays authenticates a lot of the game-worn jerseys based off photographs. They use photographs from professional photographers that were at these games taking photos. One of the main photographers during that time in 95, 96 was a guy named Tony Franza. Unfortunately, Tony passed away in 2006, so he's not here to speak on his behalf of these photographs to say whether or not they were his or not. So apparently card porn had gotten a hold of some photographs to give to this company to help authenticate. And what he was trying to say is this specific uniform is not just any game used uniform. This is actually from the 95-96 Eastern Conference Finals, games 3 and games 4. And he has the photographs to try and match that up. Well, the photographs look legit. So they go ahead and they authenticate this. And this was around an August time frame. And the crazy thing is these photographs came from a Tony Franza foundation, a charity foundation in his name. But the crazy thing about that is this whole foundation was created by card porn. And the family was notified, and the family of Tony Franza had no idea about this, about any charity foundation or anything like that. So after he got it authenticated, everybody came out of the woodworks and said, no, this jersey does not match. You had all these collectors, lots of people in the hobby that were just producing photographs from the games, trying to match up, saying the stitching is different, there was all kinds of discrepancies. And card porn had quickly got found out. Shortly after that, all of a sudden, their Instagram is gone. The foundation website gone. Everything's gone. So that just leads everyone to believe that card porn is guilty. And now, as of today, the Magray company has now officially rescinded that certification for that Michael Jordan Bulls uniform. So that's done. So this whole situation with card porn kind of took me back to the Spiegels and their situation with the LeBron RPA, that card porn said that the patch was switched, and they produced this photo which looked very photoshopped, some old photo they said they've had since 2005. So it got me thinking about that. So if he's willing to go this level, this extent, over $1 million, because his Michael Jordan uniform would have went from the $26,000 to estimated $1 million. He was willing to do all of that for $1 million. Okay, so it got me thinking, the market is hotter than it's ever been in 2020. So you got a very, very hot market, a very, very hot card that a lot of people would love to have. And at the time, it was the way the market was going, no one was willing to sell their copy of the LeBron RPA. But the Spiegels were willing to take a chance and go ahead and sell theirs. So this card had an estimate of $2.5 million. It seemed like almost simultaneously, as soon as they put this card up for auction, card porn produced all of this evidence and these posts discrediting the card and getting it taken down. But what was interesting to me is at the same time that card porn produced this evidence to discredit the card and get it taken down, that there was also an offer from a private buyer for around $1 million. The card's estimated at $2.5 million. No one else is selling the card at this time. Gets taken down, immediately gets a private offer for $1 million, and this buyer does not care at all about the news that card porn had produced to discredit the card. So they're willing to spend $1 million on a card that they don't care that it could possibly have a swapped out patch, which is a serious alteration. No one in their right mind would want to spend that much money on a card knowing that the patch is switched out. You know, when they can just wait. They could just wait till other ones are more available. I mean, you know, the market's not going to sustain. I mean, they could very well know they could get the card cheaper later, but they were willing to go ahead and buy an offer for this card for $1 million with all of the damning information from card porn. They didn't care about the information from card porn. It's very interesting. So you got one scandal. Card porn is producing fraudulent photos in order to increase the value of their item. And on this other scandal, you got card porn producing a fraudulent photo to discredit someone else's item to lower the value. And at the same time, a private unknown buyer offers $1 million. So this is sounds kind of sketchy for me. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Is this all just speculation? Did Juan Garcia, aka Card Porn, just do this one thing and he got caught? Or is there a pattern here? Has he been doing multiple things behind the scenes? It's kind of interesting that he also has hidden behind this name Card Porn for so long. It's like he built up this reputation. He built up himself as an influencer in the hobby, a very big influencer with a lot of followers, and he hid behind this. Was he just doing that so that he could one day have influence to control a narrative if he needed to? Was that his motivation for creating card porn? You know, it's just really crazy that he's willing to risk so much for $1 million. He's willing to risk his reputation. I don't think that's worth $1 million. To risk your reputation, to risk your respect from people in the hobby, which would have led to maybe future deals. I mean, this destroys everything. Any networking that he had built up, everything, trust, reputation is all gone for $1 million. I don't think that's $1 million only goes so far in a lifetime, and now like everything is gone. I mean, because like when he started producing these Photoshop looking photos of the LeBron RPA that the Spiegels own, the $44.99. I mean, he started getting some pushback. He started getting some pushback from me. And as soon as I started pushing back, he immediately started attacking me and attack everybody that tried to push back on this narrative that he brought forward, that the card was 100% a swapped out patch, that the Spiegels lied. They lied about everything. They bullied Upper Deck, got them to produce this letter. I mean, it's all just fabrications from card porn. And it's because he had built up such a big reputation, such a big following, that what he said actually meant something, and it worried people. So, but again, what was the motivation? What was the motivation? Is it just because they thought they were doing the right thing? They wanted to do the right thing no matter what? Or was there other motivations? Was there money motivations? Did they have some kind of relationship with this private buyer that offered $1 million for the Spiegels card privately? Was that the motivation? Was it like some kind of finder's fee that was given to card? I mean, we don't know. We really don't know. Hopefully someday we will find out. Comment down below what you think. Is this all just conspiracy theories and speculations? Yeah, I don't know. I find it all very interesting. It's something to think about. All right, collectors and investors, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.